What's going on, my lovely people? We're back with a tier list. The new characters, Human Torch and The Thing, has came out, and they've been in the meta for a fairly good amount of time to rate everybody where they're at, especially with the new 1.5 patch, with the new character balances. Some people got nerfed, some people got buffed. Let's get right into it. Adam Warleezy. I think he's still a B. Really good burst healer, really good reser, but they're just better healers. Black Panther, easy A. One of the better backline demons. Too hard to hit. You gotta counter pick him most of the time if there's a good one on the map. Black Widow, boy, this character's still D. She needs a character rework before she can even move up, I'm convinced. Without making her too OD, because if you just upgrade the damage on the sniper, there's going to be Call of Duty 2012 MLG gamers out there that's going to just start taking over lobbies. So maybe a character rework is maybe considered down the road at some point. Captain America, big A, one of the better backline vanguards in the game. They made him better. He now can block while in the air now. They just upgraded this character, no nerfs at all. They made his ultimate easier to get to as well. Bro, it's good. Bro is actually viable. Can really control the map with the match with Captain America. Cloak and Dag easy. They were S at a moment, but with the ultimate, I can't lie. Big A. Ahead of A though. I think she's still one of the better healers in the game, but now with the meta shifting where we're not banning as much healers as we are, she goes down to A because she was a substitution for some of these banned healers like Luna and Invisible Woman, but now they're not really getting banned as much, at least from in my meta at least. She gets bumped down to an A. She's less of a priority pick now. My boy Doctor Strange, he's still less. They try to nerf my man. They try to nerf him, but his kit is just so all around. It's just so viable in a lot of situations. He's a shield hero. You can solo tank with him. Still S tier. Does a lot of damage too. Groot, my man, with his ultimate combination with Moon Knight and Moon Knight's ult not being as so great. I think Groot's A, but I think Groot is like here A. I think Captain America. I think Groot is low tier A for right now, at least. If you're good with the walls, you can go crazy. Now, there's fellas that can get creative, but I think it just requires way too much effort compared to just playing Doctor Strange or just somebody else. Hawkeye. Hawkeye is definitely A. I'm gonna put him like right here. He's still a viable character. He does his damage. He does the same thing he does when the game first came out, except for getting that passive. And I think Hela still being as strong as she is why nobody's really picking Hawkeye still. Because why would you pick Hawkeye when you can just 2-tap with Hela? But he's still a good character though. No cap. Hela, my boy. I don't even know why I was putting her in A tier. S tier. Come on. She can 2-tap fellas. And he just buffed her damage. All around kit. She has an escape and her ultimate, one of the better ultimates in the game. Dummy crazy. Now, Hulk. I want to put Hulk in S tier. Hulk I'm confused on because they did nerf the team up with Iron Man, and that team up was really putting in work. But I might have to bump him down to A tier, man. The team up, the Iron Man is not so reliant on the team up anymore. So I'm gonna put Hulk in A tier. You really can't solo tank with him. He doesn't have a lot of range opportunities, but he can get there. But your Hulk is one of the better A tiers. Human Torch, oh boy. I didn't play with him when he first came out because I was playing as a thing. But Human Torch, from what I played, not gonna lie, C tier. He just slowly takes people's life away. But if you're just getting healed by Human Torch, then it's like you're just giving the healers their ult charge. Also, his shot is a spread, and if you're really high in the air, like you usually probably are going to be with Human Torch, that joint spreads out, doesn't hit all the spread, doesn't hit the whole totality of the body, and God forbid that they're a healer and they got a smaller hit target, smaller hitbox, you're really not going to be hitting them. The fire sentries and then linking them all up together, I don't think that does a lot of damage, nor does it even stay on the map as long as you would think it probably would. You can use it strategically to just block off like entrances and exits, but there's just stronger characters in the game. I think this fella is definitely a C. Invisible Woman, S tier still, bro. What? One of the better healer ults in the game. She does damage with her left click. Her shield can shield flying characters, obviously walking characters. You can put shields up to not only shield off damage, but they're also healing too at the same time. Kind of crazy. So you're just, two birds, one stone, being on defense really. She has to escape herself. She can go invisible and also heals herself. Not a lot of these healers can really heal themselves, so that's also a plus. Left click cleaves. She's, like I said, one of the best healers in the game for sure. I kind of called it that this man would get more sustain before his nerf, which is definitely he needed, but I don't. I want to put him in C, but I also still kind of put him in B because at least you can soft counter Iron Man. You can soft counter Iron Fist with like flying characters like Storm and Iron Man and all them. And you can stay on field. I'm gonna put Iron Fist at B. When you really see an Iron Fist on the field, he playing like a C or a D, but give a fella a good Iron Fist, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he's hunting people down and he's staying on you too. The only thing is, like, he's really a character you don't want to go into a crazy team fight with. Like, you're kind of protecting your healers and seeing that people are peeling off their teams. Iron Man, easy A. I think he's right here. Iron Man. They made him stronger. The Unibeam does a lot more damage. He does not have to require on the game a team up to do as much damage as he does. And when you do the full armor move, bro, you're melting through health bars. Melting. Iron Man is really feasible to be on a team after the buff. Really reliable. Also, this guy right here, soft counters her ult right here. Trust, if you can aim that joint right, you don't even have to aim it right because everybody's gonna be in her ult anyway. You just fly in there, do your ultimate, fellas, you're dead. And if you can also hit the Invisible Woman, 2 birds, 1 stone, you just nullify the ult. Jeff. I think Jeff is a B. I don't want to see this man. I don't want to see Jeff on my team as a healer being the second healer. A third healer maybe because he does have some damage potential, but I don't know, man. His ultimate, he cast it. He's not healing nobody. Also, people are accustomed to his ult now, so you're probably only picking up like 1 or 2 people, depending on the map. Especially if it's convoy, people can just spread out. Jeff is all right where he's at, and I think that is a B. Low key. Man, this man's also an S tier character. Setting up them clones on hard parts to get to on the map. Also, his ultimate, just able to copy any ultimate in the game. Give this to a creative mind, a smart mind, and they can just throw the game into a different direction that nobody is going to anticipate because he could just pick any 11 people on the map. You can't really prepare for it. Maybe a soft counter or a hard counter because you just don't know. You just don't know. Also, his his runes rather. Runes, can't kill him in it. We already know. Let us know. Shawty is definitely still the best healer in the game in my opinion. Does damage, power up cleaves. She can heal people without even looking at them. Obviously, the ult still goes crazy. Majik got a buff. You know, she's A. Majik's A. Majik getting her ultimate faster. Also hard to hit. Buff reworked with other people like Black Panther. She's good. She also can cleave with her sword as well. She just does damage. She gets in, gets out. Does exactly what Black Panther comes to do. Magneto. I think he is also S tier. Put him around here. Magneto. You can solo tank with him. He has range with his left click, so if there's any flying characters or ranged characters that are not trying to contest you since you're Magneto, because you have all the defensive tools in your kit, you also have, you know, the range to take out like a spider sentry or to try to take out a Doctor Strange shield far away. Where you see their healer pushed up a little bit, you shoot past a tank to go for the healer. And if you can just hit him dead on, bro, his left click does a lot of damage on impact. Hit a flying character one time and they don't get healed, bro. They're gonna be out the fight because they're looking for a health pack or trying to get healed. He's really, really good. Also, his ultimate takes out Cloak and Dagger, obviously, and yeah, ultimate sucks up damage from the opponent as well too. Team can push in, yeah, and like I said, you can solo tank with him. That's like the greatest value for a tank. He has shields, 3 shields exact, and yeah, that is Magneto, second best Vanguard in the game, in my opinion. Mantis, ultimate's pretty good. You practically don't die in it. You did something wrong if you die in Mantis' ult. Mantis is really good. She heals over time. She may not have the burst healing, but she also has the support damage. Also, she can support damage herself. You need to do damage anyway to get your leaves back. Hit a headshot. She's doing work. She's a hit scan character, so you can just snipe across the map. Also, I can't tell you how many times I've been sedated in the game and no one is shooting it. Or I'm by myself and she sedates me, but I'm just there for 5 years trying to, you know, pick her off because she's like the only one in a certain area, or she's like, I don't know, the only healer. But she can just get away because she's fast and she can just sedate me. So, Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Fantastic. I know a lot of people probably are like, what? You putting him here this high? I think he's viable, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. If you have 2 tanks that are just not dying and they are constantly pushing, Mr. Fantastic can just cover a lot of ground. Bro has like an all-around kit, bro. Like, he has the range, he has the mobility, he can reflect, take damage. Also, when it's so easy to get in. Now, granted, they did, you know, nerf the cooldown timer for, you know, when you stretch to somebody and just go towards them. I definitely feel it in the game. But you can still be in your inflated state, man. Like, just do damage. If you can't even kill anybody, you're at least getting somebody. You're breaking their formation once you go in there. The healers start jumping away. Everybody's running away. You got the vanguards trying to contest you. But if there's no vanguards and you're in the inflated state, boy, and the team's with you, boy, you guys are advancing at wherever you need to go. Mr. Fantastic has an all-around kit. You just need to know which move you need to do at the time you need to do it. Doesn't have burst damage. That is holding him back. Also, his ult is still holding him back. They try to rework it because they nerfed it, but they also buffed it. But it's still not great when it comes to kills. It does disrupt. You know what? Mr. Fantastic is a disruptor. If you play him right, he really will disrupt whatever the team got going on, team formation, everything. And I think that's his potential. Also, there's always going to be an invisible woman on the map, so Mr. Fantastic has the team up. He just lasts longer. Moon Knight. I want to put Moon Knight in 8 tier, but I don't know, bruh. That ult really brings him down a lot. After he uses 2 escapes, which arguably once he uses his super jump, his double jump, this man's a sitting duck. He has nothing to really help him in close quarter combat. He has the batons, but man, if you're anybody up here or up here or even here, like anybody here can like really 1v1 this man, and he's just kind of done. He's good for when the team is all bunched up together, but outside of that, Moon Knight is not Moon Knight. So you know what? He's definitely beaten now that I'm talking about him. But still with his ultimate, I think he's like roughly here. I think he's better than all these past characters, team-wise. So I keep him there. Namor. Fella is definitely S tier. His man constantly gets banned. Turrets be turreting. I don't know what to say. Luna Snow, team up. Peni Potgun. I really don't like Peni on my team too, bruh. I really don't, but I really don't like Peni on my team. It's like it's the one Vanguard. Now, if we running a 3 Vanguard joint, maybe. But I just don't know, man. It's just easily counterable. Is she bad as Johnny? I don't think she's bad as Johnny. But she could still be in that C tier. She should be ahead of Johnny. I don't want Peni on my team, man. I really don't. Even if the three Vanguards, Penny's also not the one also to be that 3rd Vanguard if I needed one. Like I would rather have, like obviously if you're running Doctor Strange and Magneto, that's the 2-mans you need. But that 3rd Vanguard, you're running a Hulk. I'd rather run a Venom or a Cap. Like Peni just doesn't do anything for me. Psylocke, we all can feel that ultimate nerf. She was able to just run through teams, but now that she can't go through shields and bubbles and things of that nature, she definitely got slowed down. But she's still A though. Still really good. If you're really good with them off angles, she can really tear a team up. These guys are not so far apart as you think. Like the more higher up we get, the less far apart everybody is on where I have them at. Rocket Raccoon, fella's a B, but I think he's like up here B. I don't know. I see some devious rockets, man. Not gonna lie, if I have these healers up here, Rocket gotta be up. No, dude, does he? I just would rather not see a Rocket. I'm not gonna lie. No, I have Adam Warlock in B's, so I think Rocket has to be an A. I don't think he's down in that tier, down in the B tier with Adam Warlock. So, he's it's a very small hitbox, hard to hit. He has 2 escapes. Wall climbs very fast. Ricochet, health bullets. So you don't even gotta be in the direct sight of the team. This man pops out the amplifier every 2 seconds. Really good healer. Wandissimo, also C, but I think she is better. She's in the middle of here. I think Penny's still better than Wanda. Wanda, she can really disrupt a team, especially if they have flying characters. She just doesn't have the burst damage that you can do when you're going up against better healers in the game. But like when it comes to characters like Spider-Man, people that's gonna be out the team fight like Spider-Man, Iron Man. Well, Iron Man can get healed easier because he can like move, and if the healers are really good, they'll find a flying character. So it's about positioning at that point. But anybody out of position, usually like Psylocke, Spider-Man, them type of characters, Black Panther, Majik, she's really good with that. But there's other characters you could just use to just self counter them. It's just that with Wanda, it's just a little bit less effort, less character knowledge and practice, because she just has an auto aim siphon. So Spider-Man. A good Spider-Man is in A. He's very map dependent. Sometimes for his full potential, for what I think his full potential is. I think he's in A. I think I had him in B or C last time. I don't know what I was thinking. A good Spider-Man is definitely an A, but I would probably put him in front of Rocket. Well, no, I'll put him behind Rocket. Probably right there. I don't know. Probably right there. I don't know, man. Star-Lord, I don't know why they buffed him. He didn't need it. Not at all. This man was already really, really good. He just gets... There's just too many DPS in the game. He just gets outpicked. So... When you see one on the map, best believe they devious in the ranks, boy. Them devious, hard to hit. Just knocking your health bar down. One of the better ultimates in the game for DPS too, as well. Storm, I don't know about Storm. She's getting less banned now. And the people who are still banning her is probably just used to just banning her all the time from her being balanced. But obviously, a good Storm. A good Storm. Squirrel Girl, I think this is A. I think she's an A, but she's somewhere around here. Her nuts do a lot of damage. Also, she has a stun. Man, these stuns be going crazy on these Vanguards, bro. And her ultimate does work. Fellas don't want to never shoot it. I don't know why. She does a lot of burst damage. She can do a lot of burst damage. Also, nuts be ricocheting. So you even gotta be in a line of the team. Now, would you rather hit the nut on impact? Yes. Punisher. I think Punisher is still good. You got the rocket team up. Fellas just knocking health bars down. Everything on this man is okay. He does a lot of damage with that AR, but and also hit a lot of damage with his ultimate. But if his shotgun was like way a lot better, he'd probably be an A. But I'm gonna put Punisher in B at the moment. The Thing, man, boy, do me and The Thing have history on my channel. If I put him at B, he's indefinitely B, high B. But you know what? You probably thinking I'm gonna put him in like B or down, but I think he's A, man. And I think he's like roughly here as A. No, let's something like here, because I think him and Cap are like in that same area. The Thing, even though I still think he's mid. Mid doesn't mean he's bad or not good. I think he's heavily map dependent. Same gameplay loop. You already know what to expect out of The Thing. You expect him to charge in, CC, do damage. Ultimate is what's really bumping him up, in my opinion, because he gets it so fast and you can combo it. Because not only can you hear him say it's clobbering time, or I wish you could say I'm about to clobber, but the rocks come out the ground, they come out at a perfect pace of where you know when and where to hit, where you need to hit. Yeah, his ultimate definitely brings him up to where he's at. Is he still mid though? Yeah, but other than that, let's go to Thor. Man, this guy, I miss this character so much because this was my main when the game first came out, but I don't know, man. Maybe he needs some love, but I don't know. They're just better Vanguards in the game, bro. He's roughly around here. No, I'm gonna put Thor in B. His ultimate is just whatever. His ultimate's whatever. He's also another one trick where it's like you're just basically doing burst damage, man. His whole kit is the Thor Force. They need to touch Thor a little bit to see what they could do to tweak him to be a little better, because I don't know. Make the hammer throw do more damage. Make it do 100 damage at a shorter impact, or I don't know. Make it do something. Make it do something, or the hammer can go through people and just cleave right back. Something, bro. Something. Because you're only really your game plan is Thor Force. That's it. Venom definitely A tier though, and I might put him up here actually. I ain't gonna lie. Whenever you're not getting healed, or you just need to be a bullet sponge, or you just have to stay alive for your team, and you have to peel all the attention to you. Yeah, you want to get you want to play as Venom. Also, Venom is a good soft counter for all these leaping away heroes. Because as soon as you try to bind on them, they want to leap away. They don't want to do damage no more. He's a soft counter to Spider-Man. The tendrils have range, crazy range. And if you can hit them, Spider-Man's kind of done. Venom just has, I don't know. Venom doesn't die. Crazy range on his left click. And when he binds people together, when he does that, I gotta figure out what the move is called. Well, let me figure out what the move is called real quick. His move, cellular corrosion. I had to say that. You know what's crazy? Cellular corrosion is also a CC move. It just disrupts the team. They want to get out of it so bad, and they don't even want to do damage anymore. So the only thing about Venom is that obviously he can't protect his team. So he has high mobility, doesn't die, also can dive, has range on his melee for flying characters or for characters that have high movements. So he has range there. This man and he has close-up melee just in case you can't aim the tendrils. Ultimate also takes out your life. It takes out your life. It takes out most of the health bar if it's up. So Venom is viable, man. There should be a lot more Venoms in the meta, in my opinion. Bro just doesn't die. Bucky Barnes. This man, once he got a buff to his shots, I was like, wow, this man's OD. This man has an answer for almost anything in the game. He has 2 CC moves. He can knock you out the air. He also can pull you in. He also can shove you away. This man has 3 CC abilities, and all of them reloads his gun instantly. And do we have to talk about again? Bro. Man, Bucky is insane. He's perfectly at where he's at. This man does not need to be balanced or anything unless he gets shadow crap. But this man has everything in his kit that you need. If you need something all around, if you don't know who to play Bucky. Figure out the matchup with Bucky. He does everything. He does everything you need. Has a DPS. Does everything. He has everything in his tool bin to get around a situation. And my man's Wolverine. Not my man's, actually. I hate this fellow. S tier. Easy S tier. This man gets banned damn near every match for good reason. Especially since I play Vanguard. I don't want to deal with a Wolverine, bro. Wolverine can turn the tides of matches. Because who is on your front line? Who is your first defense? It is your vanguards. And this man right here does not care about any defense, because he could just go through all the frontline vanguards in the game, except for the Thing. The Thing is really good in that matchup since he's not seeable. But with Wolverine, yeah, you just don't want to deal with a Wolverine. You just don't. I just would rather not to if I was a vanguard. He just knocks down health bars. As a vanguard, he can knock you off the map. He also can reposition you. God forbid you're Magneto. Well, how slow you are with your mobility, he knocks you somewhere nowhere near your team or behind your team. Whoever is behind that Magneto cooks. They're done. Wolverine, also with his ult, can carry up multiple bodies and just take them out the team fight. I think you've heard enough. Wolverine, OD. Them giving him a buff 2 patches ago. Crazy. He didn't need it. So here's my season 1.5 tier list. Let me know what you guys think. Is there a character in the wrong spot? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll catch y'all later.
This is a Squirrel production.